Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Now the big leg of MUT22 ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Throwing on first down. Henry. Finding Taysom Hill complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Ricky Williams there to make the grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Next to score, Cowboys 7, Washington 0.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now it's Patterson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because...
into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window. How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really
throw across his body, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48,
and he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Two yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
To throw on 3rd down, Henry. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
From the gun on third down, Henry. And
Let's go, Chase Young.
And it's Washington that scoops it up, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Here's Gibson on the read option. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Pat Surtain up to make the play.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Murray on the sneak, and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
Murray now on first down. Being chased out left. He's got it to Gibson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Prater's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back them up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Henry. And he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Back to throw. Henry. Flushed out right. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Room past the 20. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The final shot before break. Henry. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half.
Ball! Let's go! Let's go! Interception, baby! Let's go!
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And the defense loses him. It's complete.
You got guard too. That's the one person you gotta guard.
75 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
If you don't score this game, honestly.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense. First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
On first down, Henry. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block.
Let's go! That's game. Let's go, Denzel and Lawrence Taylor. Let's go.
Lawrence Taylor, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does. We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Three quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Henry. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz, 48 yards. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now it's Patterson. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Gibson on the read option. It's a first down and more for Gibson. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Murray now running right on the option. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. They fake the handoff, now Murray. Now he's forced out right. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now Murray. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Back to throw. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. He's back to throw.
Let's go, Denzel.
The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Let's go, Cordell. Good. Good game.
We'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A beautiful fake. It's a first down and more for Gibson. 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
But I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. When no one was expecting a fake there, but they add two more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 1st and 10, Henry. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 1st and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. Looking to throw. Henry. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining. But that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a...
Come on, bro. I gotta win that championship this year, bro. Ain't no ifs, ands, nor buts. I gotta win that championship.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors.
And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's Gibson on the read option.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Play fake. Murray. Flushed out right.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed to throw. Now he'll escape to his right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side.
Good catch,
Got his man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Murray. Steps away to his left. And he's brought down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. On 2nd and goal, Murray flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Andrews there to make the grab.
And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
Alright,
and only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll run it for for the first time with Ricky Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They give it to Williams, running right. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. On third down, here's Williams. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll try and throw for it here.
Let's go, Montez.
Down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Murray going to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Escaping the pressure right.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson there to make the grab. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing on first down, Henry. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On first down, Henry.
Let's go.
Oh, he tries to force it in.
He's
It's
intercepted. He's so good.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they can't bring it
Oh
down.
my God. Crazy good game. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Denzel Ward, he bro. That nigga go crazy. No cap.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field.
This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Throwing to start the drive. Henry. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Henry.
Stop playing. We're going to throw across the middle field with Taylor there.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing.
I see that that's the 97.
Position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the 2nd half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Jay Ratliff coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray.
Let's go, Kyler Murray.
Space to run past the 20. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground.
The sack on 1st down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation. But didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the 1st. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Only a yard on the pickup there, 2nd and goal.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Check 44, check 44.
Murray now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by a former Washington safety, Sean Taylor.
And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20.
They ain't ready for us.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Oh, my God.
On second down, but this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Good throw.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on fourth down. Murray sets to throw on fourth. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Murray. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. DeMarcus Ware. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On play action, it's Murray. Flushed out right. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Flush to his right. To the left side and caught by Hester. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the turnover, here's Murray.
Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Buying time to his left. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drive.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends. Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Henry. Over the middle, this one into the hands of Hester. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Got a man. It's Jerry Rice. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players. But most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st and 10, Henry. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. And they rattle off a big one. On 1st down, Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. This one taken in by Hester. Touchdown! Devin Hester from 19 yards away. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. Flushed out right. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Randy Moss, 48 yards. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And Hester content to hold on to this one and bring it out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Throwing on 1st down. Henry.
Oh, going for Sanders downfield.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. From the gun, Henry. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Now it's Patterson.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now Murray off play action. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Hey, get in there and get what you want, G. Get in there and get what you want, boy.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Moss. Touchdown, Washington. Randy Moss, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And Washington able to close the gap just a bit.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Flushed out right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray sliding out of the pocket. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. First down, Murray. Flush to his right. And yet again, it's McLaurin. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown.
Oh, y'all, come on, one more stop. Come on, get him.
Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Hester to return from his end zone.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Williams going to get it again on second down. 76 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 2nd down, Williams. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Let's go!
He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chase Young.
You're wild. You're bold. Come on, dude.
15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. Looking to throw. Henry. Oh, hit as
let's go, bro. Come on, bro.
Be incomplete. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
To throw is Murray. Rolling to his right. And he'll just get rid of it. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Back to throw. Murray. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Murray to throw. Escaping the pressure.
Let's go! Let's go, bro.
It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Back to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people
come
in the
on,
pattern,
Matt Prater,
sometimes
come on,
they
boy.
just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Good game. Let's go, bro.
Trusty veteran able to knock it through.
Let's go.
And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip.
Let's go, bro.
Did we see Green Bay pull that off twice
absolutely.
in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
Oh my God. Yeah, bro, I'm winning the championship this year, bro. No cap. I ain't winning the championship. If I didn't use those turnovers, I would have put him up. I literally have 0 points going into the fourth quarter and ended up with 33. I mean, second half, not fourth quarter.
And Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. One started, and we are underway from FedEx Field.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
This is Derrick Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They fake the give. Newton. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Brian Orakpo got in for the sack, being disruptive as he always is. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. They got his man complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Andrews, 84 yards.
And Washington has taken a first quarter lead.
for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A first down carry for Henry. Fights loose. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again to Henry. And he's got room. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, 35 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point right down the middle.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. These two teams all tied after 1.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On play action, it's Murray. Flush to his right. Man open, it's Moss complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 43-yard line. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
Again, Murray will keep it.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big pickup there on the run.
What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached to get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just...
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from 2 yards out.
And Washington has taken the lead.
Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive,
and looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
Greedy Williams picks it off, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now he dumps this off over the middle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Murray's throw taken in by Moss.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Send me to the playoffs, bro. Didn't go with bro, that was funny, right? I'm geek. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna change my play level for change my play. I'm gonna go back to the Patriots playbook. Come on now. See, I should have a first round bye, like I want to defensive one. Good morning.
we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. And these guys on your screen, ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game. And speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Henry. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play there for Indy. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
He'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
A give to Williams, running right. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Ricky Williams taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They fake the handoff, now Murray.
They'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it, escaping the pressure right.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
He will take this all the way.
Okay,
Touchdown, Washington.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's across for 2 points. What a gutsy call right there, but the fake works, and they get the 2 instead of 1. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And some room to work. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
86 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, it's Williams. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ricky Williams with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it 21-8.
Washington 8. Young Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington takes over first and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Throwing on first down is Murray. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. A handoff running left is Gibson.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Now Murray. Being chased out left. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. Murray's going to keep it again. Open space inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson punching it in from a yard away.
And Washington has made this a 1-score game.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And this is up and good to make it a 21-15 game.
21, Washington 15.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
Let's go, Denzel.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Eluding, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free,
Oh, my God.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Taken at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Second half starts with a run by Gibson.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Once more, Gibson.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Murray now to throw. Flushed out right.
Let's go, bro.
Smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Play fake. Murray.
He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw into the hands of McLaurin.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. Back to the ground with Gibson.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down, but they are in field goal range already. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on fourth. Now Murray's got to have this one.
Let's go.
And he finds McLaurin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
They'll run with Gibson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw is Murray. This is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Let's go, bro. Come on, D.
Terry McLaurin from 4 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Colts 21.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Come on, bro.
He's taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. He's back to throw. And this is called first catch by Brandon Marshall. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively now, one more play to stop. What are they looking for?
You want to take away their #1 running option that you scouted and take away their #1 receiver and see if someone else can beat you.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Let's go. Let's go, bro.
Boy, they get the
tip they were looking for.
Bro, that nigga, yo, X was low-key wide open, bro.
Well, no
I thought that was
electrifying
game, bro.
finish to
Thank
have
you, he
it
didn't
down
throw
inside the 10-yard line. That final shot,
Oh
though,
my
they couldn't get it
gosh.
in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot.
Another game where it's like, bro, I won that. Let's go, bro. Bro, I think I'm undefeated against Derrick Henry. Like, no cap. Come on, bro. I'm gonna, nah, man.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
Let's get it.
One started, and we are underway from FedEx Field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Murray going to throw. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. Get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now it's Patterson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Fights him off.
Go,
and some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game. 2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right.
Let's go, Kyler.
He is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. It's a sensational run there by Kyler Murray. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Prater. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Hester going to decide against a return, and they will spot this at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Let's go.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Murray. He's going to go for a big play down.
Let's go, Deion.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. To throw, it's Murray. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Throwing now is Murray. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's a 2nd down. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in.
Thank you, bro. Come on. Don't do that.
It's out. So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Here's Murray.
Oh, my God.
It's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
And the Pats are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, Murray. And incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. It's his target. It's Adrian Peterson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Murray's throw taken in by Moss.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Buying time to us.
Let's
This
go.
time for Smith, and it's
For
intercepted.
Darryl. Pick 6. I need him. I need him.
He's at the 50.
Let's go, bro.
30, 10, 5.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight.
Good tight end.
He is into the end zone.
Go, Kyler.
Bump the lead up 2 more.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Pats at the line ready to go as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining.
Murray trying again after the pick 6. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, he's got Hester complete.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Now it's Patterson.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Malik Collins, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Let's go.
Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Gibson on the read option. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's Gibson on the read option. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Gibson on the read option.
Okay, AG.
He's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 29. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover. And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here down late.
It sucks to lose, don't it?
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise,
it sucks to lose,
get away from them. I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows.
It sucks that you didn't even have to get the ball the 2nd half either. Like, that sucks. Like,
so it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
Oh, yeah, you suck, bro. Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 7 yards away. And Washington going to add on to their lead. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Play fake. Murray rolling to his right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. Right.
Bro, I wish I had a personal buy because I would be in the Super Bowl right now. One more game. Please give me a bum so I can just go to the Super Bowl. Just please.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The first carry now for Ricky Williams. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Operating from the gun, Henry. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
On first down, Henry.
Let's go.
Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Montez Sweat in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover.
Back to throw, Henry.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Williams running left. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Off play action. Henry.
Come on. Thank you.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Chase Young able to get him for a loss of about 3. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Henry. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. On first and 10, Henry. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2 seconds to go, first quarter. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Henry.
Let's go, bro. Come on.
Down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Montez Sweat, his 2nd sack of the night.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? It helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game. They moved the ball well on their opening drive.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Murray now on first down. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
7 yards there on the first down screen play. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball. But you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
First down, Murray. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
4 yards remain for second down. Gibson here running out of the gun.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw into the hands of McLaurin.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Throw inside complete. That's Andrews. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Here's second and a yard.
Murray now. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Antonio Gibson, as the first half is winding down. And Washington has taken the lead.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive,
as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break.
Throwing on first down, Henry.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw. Henry. He's going to let this one go deep. This
Cut
is
it out.
Inside the 15.
Oh my gosh,
Touchdown, Giants. Calvin Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Now it's Patterson. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Now it's Patterson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And Murray will run it here. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Murray going to throw. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff for Gibson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Slings it to Anderson, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line. And here's a give to Gibson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now Murray off play action. Steps away.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. And he finds McLaurin. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Gibson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a one-score game. Flushed out right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Let's go. Come on. One more stop, defense.
5-yard touchdown catch. And Washington has retaken the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you go, oh, and now they're going to, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping
Come on now, you're not winning the game running the ball.
Promise you that. Right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
But I'll take it. Keep running it. I love it.
That's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
He's going to let it fly.
Thank
God.
God.
Be incomplete.
Oh my God. Let's go, Derrick Henry.
But it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So another big shot dodge there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
Oh, you missed them. That's game. That's game. Let's go.
Team and it's intercepted.
Send me to the ball.
Let's
go.
47. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Murray, flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Murray to throw. Just keeping the play alive. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Here's Tressway now as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Let's go, Tress. Let's go.
Great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Great to get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range?
Good D, Cordell.
From 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by Pitts. And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
He's going to let it fly. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders.
We're good though. Let's go.
He's going to seal this victory as time runs out.
I'm going to the Super Bowl.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down.
Take me to the bowl. 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 Let's go, Jesus, man. I'm on a 8-game win streak. Make it 9. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I gotta make it 9. I'll take a picture. This possibly one of my best seasons so far. Come on. Let's get it.
All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it.
Let's get it. Good luck to you, my boy.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're
First ball, I gotta make this special. Come on.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup.
Looking to throw on second down. Henry.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
On first down, Henry. Step back.
Let's go, Chase.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Off the play fake, Henry.
Let's go, Denzel.
For Lamb, but it's intercepted.
Let's go, boy.
Denzel Ward. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
The Hall of Famer Jack Youngblood there on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A give running right, Gibson.
And a short gain here down to the 22. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Now Murray.
Die. Let's go. We here. Come on.
And all the way down inside.
Let's go, G. Randy G. Come on.
This drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Jalen Phillips with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Being chased out left.
Let's go. Yo, let's go, bro. He said Mark Andrews. Good job.
And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure, rolling out away from it, and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 score as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Henry. Buying time to his left.
Let's go, son!
Force it in, and it's intercepted.
He's picked off at his
bro, I'm not playing, bro. I swear. Oh, it's my first, bro. I gotta win.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
Denzel and Charmin, big hit. I ain't gonna lie, if I score right here, it's game. I promise you. I'm not making no mistakes after that. Oh yeah, love it. Love it. Love it. It's T, baby.
Terry McLaurin, 37 yards.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Prater for the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass
rush. I'm real life undefeated against Derrick Henry, too. Anybody with Derrick Henry can't beat me.
And it's 2nd down.
I
so
lost
that complicates things a bit
and
here.
I will not
18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go, Montez.
Go down again. Montez Sweat. He's the one that drops him this
Sweat him up.
go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Yeah, these are not playing this thing.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Operating from the gun. Henry.
This will complete to Jerry Jeudy.
Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh!
Man open, that's
Where I after that at? That should have been a pick.
And running with power here. And all the way down to the 12. A big play there on 4th and 2. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Henry. And he's going to be
Warren Sapp.
back at the 15-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw. Henry.
He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm covering up all your options, boy.
Charles, this has been something to watch so
all
far.
of them.
This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this 1st half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Let's go.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a
Give me the ball.
and he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Quite a decision there on 4th down. They didn't just want the 1st. They wanted 6 points, and following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong.
Forced out to his left. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Here's Here's Murray as he sets to throw it, escaping the pressure right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Murray now on first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the 44, Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Murray and company going for it on 4th. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
And I get ball half?
There and a nice one for them.
It's all right.
Force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
You can't kick the field goal, so I mean, that was a good play down.
And wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside. And he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
The final shot before break. Henry. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Derwin James with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
It's certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at the 41-yard line.
They'll run here with Gibson.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right.
That would have been a touchdown.
Not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't
Boy,
a sack
this
either,
coverage
so
is terrible.
good
Like,
takeaway, able to extend the life of the play. Normally, you would think he'd just take off and run downfield. He was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. And he goes down, but not before he gets inside the 25.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions.
They'll go again with Gibson.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Play fake. Murray. He'll buy some time right. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And Tony.
Great game. Nigga, chip is mine. The chip is mine. Finally won a Super Bowl. Finally. Okay. Season MVP definitely Denzel Ward. The DPOY Defensive Player of the Year, Sean Taylor. Offensive Player of the Year, Kyler Murray. Super Bowl MVP. I give that to Denzel too. My boy Denzel set the tone with that pick, the first pick. I want to know my all-time record. Oh, they put Jonathan Allen. Okay, 96. Well, that's good. Gold nose bundle. Okay, what is this? 117, okay. About to get John for mine. Read the legend fantasy facts. I'm gonna have to do this. Oh, 8 platinum? Oh my gosh. Come on, Walter Payton. Not bad.
Just getting started.
Okay. Open 3 apiece. Oh, 4. Come on. Oh my god. Come on, Madden. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Not bad, but... One more. Or 2 more. Bro, chill out. Terrible, bro. Like, just terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was terrible. $60,000, bro. do one more. T-bro, that's probably going for a good amount. What? But okay, Sean Taylor in 98. But how much is Dion? Okay. Well, I wish that was an all position. We're good though. Can't be better. Okay. And that's off position. Give me a rare off position for defense. Okay. Come on. I think I already got that one. Yeah. Can I double it? Or you can double it?